Hi there, it's Lori, and my story is I really need to get this done. This box is all commissioned work that hasn't been sent yet. This is the kitties, cat toy pumpkins, and the F bomb that I made with Camille and Camille's pattern. All right, Camille and my pattern kind of combined. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about that's just one of the things I need to get done today. So my tackle it is getting stuff ready to go in the mail. All right. So, because I don't want any chance at, I'm going to flip that around. Even though it's in a box, I don't want any chance that there will be any issue with the box getting crushed and anything inside being damaged. So when you spent all that time crocheting something, you don't want to take chances with it. I'm sure you all are like nodding your heads. Yes. So I go ahead and bag it and then put it in here. And then it's safe. All right, sorry for the weird cut. Got a text about these. Keep showing it that way. Anyway. Okay, so this is my cool little scale. And we're going to turn it on. I'm going to make sure nothing's on it. I've made sure none of the cords are underneath it and nothing is touching it because that was some of the problem I had. And I'm going to change the units to pounds and ounces. So I'm going to hit the U button. All right, so that's pounds and ounces now. And then I'm going to put this on here. And it says 15.5 ounces. I will put that on the shipping tag, but they'll charge me for a pound, I'm sure. I don't know if you knew that. We get to learn a little math today, too. There's something called a ceiling function and something called a floor function. I think I've mentioned this before. The post office uses something called a ceiling function. So that means no matter what it is, let's say it's 1.000000001. They're going to round it up to 2 ounces. That is a ceiling function where you round up always. It would have to be precisely 1 ounce or it's getting rounded up. And that goes for all things. So this being 15.5 ounces, 0 pounds, 15.5 ounces means this is going to be charged as a pound because it will round up. Anyway, well, and with all the tape I put on it, it will be a pound anyway. So, again, that's my hack to make sure that the stuff inside is protected. So if this gets dinged up or beat up, I got to make sure I get all the tags off of there. Because I will cover this top tag with the new tag that I will print out from. I wish I had this sticky back paper for my pirate ship, but no, I'll use pirate ship for sure. We'll find out if it's going to be UPS or USPS. But 15.5. Oh, that's the first step. So now I can turn this off. 15.5 ounces. So the other thing you have to do is you have to measure. Now, I'll use this as an example. I just don't want to confuse my numbers. This is not what I'm sitting in here. This is Jill's F-bomb because I was sick the second day. Her dad was sick the first day, so we just didn't get to meet. Anyway. This company makes these. You'll get to see these soon. I ordered those from Teresa Critter's Crochet. Was having a party, so we'll get to learn about those soon. Anyway, so when you're doing a bag, you don't measure 3 dimensions. You only measure 2 without the item in it, by the way. So, but this, I'm guessing the box is going to make more sense. I have a million. I'm sorry about my squeaky chair. And then it also makes that thud sound. It's lovely. Still love my Vera Bradley measuring tape. It's so cute. Turtle. All right. So I measure 9. So, funny story about this box. 6 and 4.5. This is the box that my kitty's little prescription med comes in. It's a bottle about this big. But it's nice because it's small. So I already forgot the numbers. So then I log into Pirate Ship and I put in the information. Okay. I got it. So in a minute, I will go ahead and show what I do next. Okay, I printed this out. Obviously not showing you any personal information there, but I printed out because I don't have the sticky backs. And then it's going to go over the top here and cover the old label. But before I do that, I'm going to actually tape this down. I definitely need... Oh, sorry. That's atrocious. It didn't stick. You're watching the creativity of how I get tape my stuff. All right. So once that's taped down, then I'm going to thoroughly tape this. I don't know if any of you, let's see, it's basically the totals at the top. If any of you recall, Chef Lori, she says she uses about 6 yards of tape when she does a package. Now her packages are larger than this. The ship. Oh, by the way, it was USPS was cheaper by almost $1.50. So this one's going to the post office, which it's very important to pay attention where you're dropping it off. See, it says USPS. So I make sure that I take that to USPS, United States Postal Service, and not to UPS. What can Brown do for you? I still can't believe that was their slogan. Anyway, what does United Parcel Service? Is that what UPS is? Anyway, so I'm going to finish that up. I'm not going to make you watch that taping, especially because it's really obnoxious. Then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do Jill fiber floozies differently. Because when you're doing this way, you use a different thing. And I'm going to need a smaller, I'm not going to print the half page. You can see it's there. I just don't want to show anything personal. I can do the quarter page. So we can, although it looks like they did the half page. So anyway, this will be hers. So that's all I'm sending. I might send a note. I don't even know. I might just say, here's this. So sorry I didn't get to meet you. Maybe next time. But anyway, Anyway, that's everything. And I'll come back and show you how that one operates differently than this one. And then I will tell you how many I'm trying to get done. It's not a small number. Okay, something I'm going to mention also from the Armchair Chef, when she does her postal nut stuff, I need to link her playlist if she has a postal nut playlist, because she always gives the most helpful information. I'm going to show it again to not show it here. I'll do that. All right. So I covered all of that in tape, in essence, making it waterproof. So you want that label, since it's on regular old paper, to be waterproof, because again, stuff happens. That package is all the way done. Again, I will, if she has a playlist like that, which I think she does, it will be linked. And I do suggest watching it. If you ship stuff, check it out. Okay, with Jill's package, which is just this, like I said, I might stick a note in, but they're going to round up anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and weigh it with its packaging. Again, I make sure nothing is touching it. Put away the scissors. All right. I'm going to weigh it with the packaging. It's 2 ounces on the nose. Will they round up? Probably. They'll probably charge me for 3, but we'll assume the 2 ounces is exactly 2 ounces. If it's more, they'll correct it later. The biggest difference with this is I need to take this out, and a little piece of paper just came out, so I should be good with the 2 ounces. And instead of measuring everything, I'm just measuring the length and the width without anything in it. 9, 7.5. Okay. So it's 2 dimensions instead of 3. The weight, I did it in the packaging because that's a consideration. And now I will go in and fill all that out. So that'll be 2 packages down. Let's see if this one goes UPS or USPS. All right. I'll see you on the other side, and I'll let you know how many I actually finished. Hi there. Okay, the answer is 6 packages, and they all went USPS, United States Postal Service. Pretty much all the UPS prices were $3 to $12 more per package. So they're all going USPS. And there's only one that I didn't have an address for, so I can't send that. But the commissions I got from the cat and the F-bomb and the little cat toy pumpkins covered pretty much all of the shipping. So I came out ahead. Some is just happy mail. Some is thanks for being a supporter. Thanks for being a moderator. And some of it's I did a little personal shopping. So all kinds of packages going out. And 6 and USPS through pirateship.com was, yeah, like I said, the great thing was my commission. Well, they obviously paid for their shipping, but the amount of money I got from the commission pretty much covered all the shipping for everybody else. So it worked out well. And so that's my tackle it. And thanks for coming in. And can I get an amen?